Hello, I'm Jeff Bayeto, co-founder of CompleteBalance.com. I help busy people form simple but powerful habits so that they feel better, have more energy, reduce stress, and enjoy all areas of their life at a higher level, all while raising money for a charity that they believe in. Have you ever gotten frustrated because you know there are a few things that you should be doing to take care of yourself and your health, but simply aren't doing them? Have you ever been overwhelmed by the amount of information out there and gotten confused as to what you should be doing so you don't do anything? Have you ever found yourself to be so busy that the idea of adding a workout or a nutritional plan to your schedule seemed absolutely impossible? And have you ever made a resolution to lose weight, change your diet, or simply take better care of yourself only to find yourself back in the same old habits within a couple weeks? We all have. For me, I always had poor eating habits, but thankfully I was an athlete through college, so at least I was getting a good amount of exercise. But after I graduated and entered the real world, I was soon working 50 to 60 hours a week and didn't have time for my old workout routine. I continued eating poorly and quickly started to feel worse than I ever had. Thankfully, I did have a reference point for how good I could feel, but I was now faced with the challenge of maintaining optimal health and still handling the demands of my life. At the same time, my brother, who's an amazing chiropractor, shared that he was hearing the exact same challenges from many of his patients. They all wanted to feel better, but felt that they were simply too busy to take care of themselves, which meant he was faced with trying to fix problems that could easily have been prevented. We knew that being healthy has three main pillars: fitness, nutrition, and stress release. And that when those three things are happening, the body does the rest, and we feel great, we have an abundance of energy, and enjoy the highest level of health. So to help me and help Jason's patients, we started researching all the programs that were out there. And over the course of the next year, we read every book we could on the three pillars. We also bought and joined every program that we could find on getting in shape or changing our diet to see which one we should recommend. Immediately, we started running into a few major problems. First, there was a ton of information, and we didn't have time to read it all, much less put it into action. Even when we did get through a 300-page book on fitness or nutrition, we hadn't actually done anything different in our lives. We may have learned something, but our day-to-day actions were still exactly the same. We quickly realized that information alone wasn't the answer. Second, we realized that most of the programs out there weren't balanced. They were focused on fitness or nutrition, but rarely both, and stress release was almost never included. And third, we realized that most programs out there require a lot of time and are often too hard based on where most of us are starting from. And most of all, we realized that none of the programs were designed to create lasting results. You hear about a new 4, 6, or 8-week program all the time, and the problem is, even if you achieve results, as soon as the program is over, you very quickly lose the results and end up right back where you started from. Needless to say, it was very frustrating. So together we searched for a solution, and guess what? We found it. We found 9 key habits that could all be done in a short amount of time each day, but when done in a specific manner, dramatically increase energy, reduce stress, and improve overall health. And over the last 8 years, we've helped thousands of people feel better and create lasting change with this program. As we started seeing result after result, we got really excited. Person after person losing weight and keeping it off. Person after person having more energy and feeling more alive. And so many people that we lost count consistently reporting a higher quality of life overall that we knew we had to share this with the world. We realized a couple of things. In the old days, people thought that creating change meant making some big change in your life. But we realized that wasn't true. The best way to make big changes was actually to do a couple small things consistently over time in the direction of our goals. Second thing was that in the old way, the way to get healthy was to do a program for a certain amount of time and then be done. But this only creates temporary change. We realized that in order to create lasting change, we need to create new habits that become a part of our daily routine. Once a new habit is created, we get to enjoy the results forever. We realized that the old way of being was to put yourself last, giving to your work, your family, your kids, and if there was anything left, you could give yourself a little time and attention. But we now know that the best way to serve others is to take care of ourselves first. Make sure you are healthy and operating at your best, and then giving to others from there. So we created the Complete Balance online wellness program. 9 simple habits chosen very specifically to balance your body and your health. 3 habits from each of the 3 pillars: fitness, nutrition, and stress release. Each one scientifically proven to dramatically improve your health. And when done in a specific order at a specific time of the day, the results increase exponentially. All 9 habits can be done in less than 15 minutes a day, which means even the busiest among us have time. And the habits are so simple that no matter where you are starting from, you can physically do all 9 of them. And in a minute, I'm going to give you a link so that you can get a free copy of our ebook that explains each habit, why we chose them, and exactly how to put them into your daily life. But we all know that information alone isn't enough. If it was, we'd all be extremely healthy. Because the truth is, we all know what we should be doing. Things like getting some more exercise, drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, etc. And although the information is very important, the problem isn't knowing what to do. We speak to groups of all ages, professions, and educational levels. And they all know several things that if they did them would dramatically improve their health immediately. The problem is, and always has been, in the actual doing. And most of all, we realize that none of the programs were designed to create lasting results. You hear about a new 4, 6, or 8-week program all the time, and the problem is, even if you achieve results, as soon as the program is over, you very quickly lose the results and end up right back where you started from. This story is so common that many people have given up hope completely. Right? I mean, even with the best of intentions, most of us have a hard time sticking to a new program long term. Do you know how long the average New Year's resolution lasts? 10 days. And it's not that we don't really want to change. It's that we're creatures of habit. And if we don't form a new habit, no matter how badly we want the change, we are going to go back to our old ways sooner than later. So what's the answer? Information plus accountability equals permanent change. Information is only part of the answer, but when you add accountability, that's when you create change. Accountability keeps us going until we have formed a habit, and once we form a habit, the change is permanent. And thanks to a revolutionary technology, we have found a way to help trick your mind into creating new habits before it realizes what happened. Here's how. We tie your actions to a charitable cause that you really believe in. That means that the healthier you get, the more money you raise for a specific charity project that our online community has chosen to support. For example, some of our members are sponsoring children at an orphanage in Peru. And each month that they hit their health goals, up to 50% of their membership fee is donated on their behalf to a specific child. Others are supporting clean water projects. And each month that they hit their goals, more money is raised for water filters, wells, and other clean water projects in third world countries. And still others are supporting local charities right here in the U.S., each and every single month that they hit their goals. You see, we believe that the best way we can help the world is to take better care of ourselves, our families, and our loved ones. Because when we are healthy, when we feel good, that is when we can best share our unique gifts with the world. Let me give you a quick peek at what it looks like online. Okay. So with our program, as I said, there's 9 simple habits. So the ebook and the audiobook will walk you through those. But here's the real gem of this program, the cornerstone. It's your own personal habit tracking page. Here's what it is. On CompleteBalance.com, you have your own personal page that keeps track of the habits that you do on a daily basis. What we're doing is we set monthly goals, and then we use this as a way to hold you accountable to checking in each day so that you're taking care of yourself on a daily basis. All you have to do as you go through the day is check the ones that you've done. So did you get your exercise in, your water, your fruits and vegetables, etc. As you click these, you check them off, and then on this guy, you have your picture here. This is a map of the month. The first day of the month is down here, and the last day of the month is here. Each day that you do habits and you register, one of the stars will fill in. If you do 0 to 3 stars, it'll be bronze. If you do 4 to 6, it'll be silver. If you do 7 to 9, it'll be gold. The goal will be to continue to fill this guy up, your Energizer guy, with gold stars. But here's the thing. The main deal we're doing is, again, the charity that we spoke about. Up here's your counter. You have 16 habits for the month, only 84 to go. You're setting a goal for yourself. As you hit that goal, each day it's counting down, adding up all of the habits that you've already done. So as you near this goal, that's when we give back a portion of your membership to charity. So you can watch this, and every day that you're doing it, this is the total that a group would be doing. Let's say there's a group that's specifically working towards sponsoring the children at the orphanage in Peru. You may join that group or the clean water group. This will be the total positive habits that you guys are doing for yourselves on a monthly basis. There's also a whole host of other tools. We have videos of the day. There's inspirational thoughts of the day. You can keep your gratitude journal right here on this page, and also your to-do list. It's just a very easy way, all in one place, to have a whole bunch of the things that you want to be doing for yourself anyway. Can you imagine having something like this with the benefit? All you have to do is keep track of the stuff that you've done. Not only does it remind you to do them, but when you do them, it starts building credits so that each month you're part of the solution of sending a child to school, or helping a village have clean water, or maybe it's putting a playscape in a local community school that is underfunded. So this is what's happening here. So before I give you the link to the free gift, I'm going to just turn this. So before I give you the link to our free gift in our ebook and audiobook, The Energizer, 9 Habits to Energize Your Body from the Inside Out, and I'll also give you the opportunity to try the entire program for just $1. We even donate that dollar to charity. I do want to share a couple, just real quickly, a couple common mistakes. First, thinking it's too easy. Sometimes we tend to think if something's too easy, it's not going to work. However, think of this as a new technology, like GPS. Remember the old maps, or the idea of having to actually stop and ask for directions? Now most of us have GPS on our phones, and all we need is the address of where we are going, and it'll get us there. Good technology takes something that we want to do and makes it easier. And that's what this program is all about. This is like a GPS for feeling good, and it makes being healthy easier and more fun than ever. And the second common mistake is waiting. For whatever reason, many people still think that they're healthy simply because they don't have anything that is catastrophically wrong. We all know that if we want to take care of our car, we have to maintain it regularly, but for some reason when it comes to our bodies, we expect them to simply always work without us doing anything to maintain them. And trust me, even if you are in good shape, this is a great way to be supported and to connect to a powerful community of like-minded people who are all focused on improving the health of themselves and each other, and also to giving back to those less fortunate. So right now, please go to CompleteBalance.com to get your free gift and to try the whole online program for 30 days for just $1. Thank you for making your health a priority and for checking out CompleteBalance.com. It's not just a website, it's a way of life. Thank you.